prepare for the phở broth, we will need the onion, the cinnamon, the star anise seed, the coriander seed, the clove, the cardamom, two of them, and ginger. So we will put these into the oven for around 5 minutes under 250 degrees. So to bake it, so they will smell better. So the next part we need to do is prepare this beef. The beef I choose today is 800 grams of the part from middle of the rib and the plate from the count. So this is that part. The reason why I choose that because it's gonna make the meat tender when you cook it. I also choose the bone. This one is the leg bone. I choose it to cook with the broth to make the broth smell better, and it's also make the broth sweeter. The sweet that's come from the bone, not from sugar. Now we're gonna wash the beef. The water I use from the tap is the hot one because if you wash it with the cold one, the fat gonna stay inside the beef and you cannot wash them away. Also, I'm gonna wash the bone as well. And while I wash them, I'll use the vinegar. This one I got from Morrison for $1.10. No, sorry, £1.10. Pour a bit of vinegar in there. And we cannot miss the salt. We added some salt. It's because this water is super hot, so I use the clove to protect my hand, but you should need to wash them like this. Yeah, to make the fat go away. You can see the white things coming out. That's all the fat. Alright, so after 2 times of washing them, we're gonna cut them into smaller pieces so it's faster for us to cook. We're gonna cut through the line, and I choose to cut it this small so it will take less time to cook the meat. For 10 serving, I use 6 liters of water. When it's already hot, you'll put the bone in first. And the beef we wait a bit later. 3 minutes after we put the bone in, we can start to put the beef in right now. With the broth, we're gonna need that onion that we already baked, but you see this is how I cut it. We put it in as well. Also the ginger, I cut it like this. And the rest of the spice. With the smaller piece of spice, I put it in a bag. So it's called the Phở Bò. So this is traditional Vietnamese cube salt with beef flavor. A bag of the cube have 4 different cubes. So I use 1 bag for this. Beside that, I also put 1 spoon of sugar and a bit of salt. Okay, after 10 minutes of cooking, you're gonna see on the fat coming up. So we use the spoon to take it out. You don't want to taste this. Yeah, this one comes from the fat. After 5 to 7 more minutes, you're gonna see like more fat, and we also have to take it out if you want the broth to smell good and look good. Now when it's boiling, I will use this instant beef flavor paste and get a spoon like this and add into the pho. At the end, I will add a bit of salt and the beef cube. Okay, you fry the bone, use the chopstick, and get the marrow out. This is a good part. You do this for the marrow to come out, and you put it back. Alright, we wait a bit more until the beef is done. While we waiting for the beef to be cooked, like well done, we're gonna start with the vegetable. So we have basil, we have mint leaf, we have coriander, we have lamb, and we have green onions and the bean sprout. With this onion, we're gonna cut this away. We don't need the root anyway. And we cut it into this length. Alright. We're gonna put this into the pot later. But with this one, we're gonna cut it smaller. And this one will go on into your pho bowl. So when the beef is done after an hour and 10-minute cook from the beginning until now, we take them out and cut them into like small pieces. So this is what we're gonna put in the pho, the meat that we cook in the pot for an hour and 10 minutes. And we also have the beef balls. This one I bought from the Vietnamese market. Next part, also really important, is the pho. This is the rice noodle. I got this also from the Vietnamese market, and you can look for the bag that have the words like this, bánh phở. So if you see this, which means this is the noodle for pho, and you can see this is how the noodle look like. It's super easy to prepare the pho. Now we boil the pot of water and just put the pho in and cook until it's soft. After 2 minutes, now the noodle is soft already, as you can see. We take them out, put them into the bowl. After take out on the noodle, you can also reuse this water to boil the bean sprout. You see it boil like this. You can turn off the stove. Then we're gonna pour the water out. The reason why I put it on a side bowl, because some people they don't like to eat the bean sprout with the pho, so whoever like it gonna put it in their bowl. All the ingredient to make the pho is here, so I'll put the beef bowl into the pot to make it hot to cook them for a while. We also do the same with this onion.